Boys and girls, ladies and gents, man, we are officially back. This is the first race week of 2024. Oh my god, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Now you guys are probably seeing Chaz rocking beanie today. I actually got a haircut yesterday, but I'm like, I just want to rock the beanie today. Yeah, Atlanta United soccer team, pretty much it. But and more exciting news is officially race week, which means it's time for your boys 2024 F1 car liveries, man. Now, last year was great because I've not checked out last season. It's on the channel. Just look it up. I may just link it in the comments down below or the description. But this year, man, we got 10. I'm ranking from top to best. Gonna have pictures. I'm gonna tell you guys why. Also, I'm gonna like kind of explain like one to two sentences about each team on the F1 circuit, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's hop straight into it. Hope you guys are doing good and amazing, stupendous, outstanding, terrific. Well, it's race week. I'm going to say it again. It's race week, boys and girls. But we got the 10. We're going from the worst to the best. And listen, if you guys disagree, which you guys probably will, put in the comments down below what you guys think is the best livery. But man, without further ado, man, let's just go and let's just start off. Start off with number 10. We have the Aston Martin. Now, I look at the Aston Martin. It doesn't really... I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. Now, it's not a bad car. Let me not say that. It's not really a bad car. But it's kind of similar to last season. Just the green. That green is kind of cool, but it's just not really my cup of tea of the Aston Martin. Now, do I think it's bad? No, I don't think it's a bad car. It's just... I mean, you could spice it up a bit. You could change a few things. You know what I mean? You couldn't spice it up, but that's that. My overall prediction about the team, I'm very excited about Fernando Alonso. I think Fernando Alonso is going to have, I think he's going to have another good season with Aston Martin. I've just seen like the preseason stuff like that. I think Lance Stroll is a big year for Lance Stroll. Just depending on what goes on with him. If he doesn't perform this year, he has to go. Like, he can't just keep on being saved because, his dad owns the team, whatever. Like that just can't happen. So I got them at number 10. It's just delivery. Number 9, the Red Bull. The terrific, outstanding, just deluxe Red Bull car, man, led by Max Verstappen and Checo Perez. Now, as you look at the car, it's not that too much different compared to last season. And I feel like I've said that for like the last like 2 seasons regarding Red Bull's car. It's not that much difference, but it's the best car on the grid. Like, it's still the fastest car on the grid. If you look at the stuff like preseason and stuff like that, it's still just freaking terrific. Led by the best driver in the world right now, Max Verstappen. Led by a very good, solid driver, Checo Perez. I mean, they don't really care how the car looks like. They care about the wins, and I get that. But I got to my number 9 car, and I got them at number 9. I still feel like it's a tad bit better of a car than the Aston Martin. But that Red Bull car, man, is absolutely dangerous. Do I expect them to win again this year? Yes. I expect them to win again. And you know what's crazy? Last decade, they had Sebastian Vettel and they won 4 straight. They have a chance this year to make it, what? Again? Be on track? Oh my god, man. I think we are in a scene which they are going to have a dominance, like a Mercedes dominance. Like, it's just ridiculous just how good this team is. Adrian Newey, Christian Horner, Max Verstappen, and the crew, man. I expect them to win the first race of the season. It's just that simple. I mean, 8. We have the Haas car now. Shout out Haas. Even though they let go of my boy Steiner, man. I ain't liking that. I ain't liking that. I feel like Haas car last year compared to this year, it seemed like coming to like a similar like black scheme, stuff like that. I think it is pretty cool. It's not too bad to business, but I prefer the Haas car from last season in terms of like delivery, stuff like that. Say a Hulkenberg, you still got K Mac. I'm not expecting big things from them, honestly. Especially with Steiner not there, it's gonna be interesting to see just how they roll, stuff like that. But it would be nice for Haas, do something. Remember last year, I think K Mac had the sprint pole position that one race. I think it was towards the end of the season. So I thought that was really cool, stuff like that. But that Haas car, man, it's not a bad looking car. It's cool. It's, it's smooth, simple, black, red. The only change what's doesn't need to be broken. But to me, I do feel like the car from last season is a lot better, just in terms of like the scheme, like the layout, and also that's that. Number 7. Oh, I just said 9. That's crazy. Coming at number 7, we have the Alpine, led by Pierre Gasly and Esteban Ocon, aka the French Connection. Now, the Alpine car, I do like it because it does have like a little like alternate like theme, layout, design. And remember, because at times last season we saw it was the pink, the little pink layout that they have. They are going to bring that back again this season. But I actually do like the car. It's not that bad. Like I said, it's a bit similar to last season, but I think it's a really cool looking car. Really, I don't mind it. I think it has a bit of like some cool things in it, stuff like that. But that Alpine car, man, is pretty. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's pretty cool. I like it though. It's a cool car. What are my predictions for Alpine this season? Middle of the pack. I mean, middle of the pack. Am I expecting a big jump in them? No, I think Pierre Gasly is better than Esteban Ocon. But it's gonna be interesting to see, can they move up a spot? I mean, can they challenge Aston Martin? We gonna see. We are gonna see. But shout out to that Alpine car, man. It's a pretty cool car, and I'm not really mad at it. Now, coming at number 6, I had the top 6. It gets real interesting. Led by my boy Alex Albon and Logan Sargent. Ooh, the Williams car looked freaking good. Now, I had to at number 6 because the top 5 is, you guys probably already like seen the top 5 or feel like the top 5, stuff like that. But the Williams car is freaking amazing. I like it. Yes, like the little like battery, the little Duracell battery like chair, whatever above them. I like that. I've always felt that was a really nice little like thing that they added to the car. But as you look at the car, man, such a nice car. The little blue theme with some like black in it. I like it. Now, don't I compare to last? I think last year's car was a tad bit better. I think I had the Williams car ranked higher last year compared to this year, but that Williams car this year still isn't that bad. I like the Livery. Now, can it produce on the field? We're gonna see. But if Alex Albon can repeat some like similar performances he had last season, for this season, I'm excited. And also, hoping we see a jump from Logan Sargent. Obviously, rookie season. It wasn't too bad. It was decent, but it was alright, to be honest. But hopefully we do get to see a little higher, ceiling or performance from Logan Sargent this season. I'm excited to see him. Obviously, he's American. I'm American, so the American connection. I'm all for it. Then we got number 5. Now, I think, a.k.a. Alfa Romeo, now called Steak, that green and black is cold. I really like that green and black. Probably because the green just looks cool. Like, that green and black just it meshes together to me. Like, that green and black just meshes together. I think it looks really nice. Like, I like it. I enjoy it. It just looks like an overall just nice car. You know what I mean? It just looks like a nice car. Led by Valtteri Bottas, Guan Yu Zhou. But I just want to say one thing about this car, man. If it performs how it looks, woo! Shout out to Steak. But the former Alfa Romeo's name now changed name to Steak. Is in for could be another tough season for this year. Obviously, last season was kind of rough for them and stuff like that. They didn't really perform well. You hope the experience of watching Bottas shows this year, but you still need the car to perform. Guan Yu Zhou had glimpses, but we're gonna see about this car, man. I mean, if it's I don't see day one of preseason testing. I haven't seen the last few days, stuff like that. But if the car looks how it performs, man, hey, I'm all for it. Could they have like a little like a shock, top 10? I think both of them did have a top 10 performance last season, so. I like it, man. It's a really nice car. That green goes crazy. It's phenomenal. So we're going to see, man. Let's see what these two do. Now we get to number 4. And got to go with the McLaren. That McLaren led by Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. Now, this one was tough. Because I was really debating between the McLaren, and I'm going to just spoil it a tad bit, the Mercedes. The McLaren, man. That orange and black looks nice. And the last year was nice as well. I like last year's McLaren too. But this year's McLaren with the little orange and black, it looks freaking nice, man. Very like the design. cool design, especially like the black and the orange, like with like the little mesh. You still got like the little Google like logo, nice type thing on the car, stuff like that. I like the McLaren car this year. Now last year they didn't start off well, but boy did they had a very very good rest of the season after that. Mano Norris showed signs. Like I think he had like a podium or two. Oscar Piastri was up there as well. I'm expecting a big year from McLaren, but specifically from Oscar Piastri, I think he's going to give Lando a pretty good run for his money this season. I'm looking forward to that. If we can have a little McLaren who's competing with like the Mercedes and the Ferraris, I mean, because if they can finish P2 in the constructors, that's a hell of a season for them. So I'm hoping that they do that. I like the McLarens. We're gonna see though. We are gonna see though, but I very really do want to see how this team does, man. But if that car performs, if that car performs, how it does on the track, boy, it's gonna be a hell of a season for them. It's gonna be a hell of a season for this McLaren team. I can't wait. I cannot wait. That car is crazy. Such a crazy, crazy car. Now we got the top three. At number three, like I said, is the Mercedes, led by Lewis Hamilton. It was his last year before he goes to Ferrari, and George Russell. Now the Mercedes car looks freaking nuts, man. That all black goes crazy. Last season, I think it was like a tad bit grayish, but the all black, man, to me, like black cars in F1 just go freaking nuts. Just in terms of like how they're made or like design, stuff like that. Black layouts or designs on F1 cars is just freaking nice. And for the Mercedes, it looks good. It looks really, really good. I am really, really excited to see how it looks. I'm excited to see it on the track, like officially. But that Mercedes, man, the black, it's still got that little one like red top piece, whatever. Kind of similar to like the Duracell for Williams. That's what like Mercedes has, like the red head top, whatever. But that Mercedes all black man goes crazy. As for Mercedes this year, can they get a win? Obviously, they did not get a win last season. Can Lewis Hamilton get a win before the season? I think he does get a win to finish his last season. I'm not saying the last race, but I do think he does get a win this season. Like I would love him to get a win to end off his Mercedes career, man. Hell of a career. Probably one of the most dominant careers he's had. I mean, not just him, but I think probably the most dominant career we have seen with one team, and that's what Lewis Hamilton did. Obviously, he was good with like McLaren in young days, but him and the Mercedes team was absolutely nuts. Just all the championships that they won, the constructor, just dominant cars, stuff like that is it's amazing. It is so amazing. But shout out to the Mercedes team. George Russell, we are going to see. Obviously, he's going to be taking the lead role after this season, so we are going to see what goes down with that Mercedes team. And we got the last two. And now we got the last two, man. All right, number two. Red Bull, a.k.a. Cash App. Former known as AlphaTauri. This Red Bull Cash App, whatever, is freaking nuts. I like the design. It's hard for me not to put it at number one. You guys probably know who number one is. But this Cash App car, whatever, is nuts. Now, you would think, if you have like a Cash App in your name, it would be more of like a greenish, kind of something like steak and all. But man, just the design, the way that they have the car, like the layout, stuff like that is, oh my god. Now, similar to like the Haas and the steak, like yeah, the teams aren't that great, but their freaking cars are freaking nice. Like it's really, really nice cars. But as for them, man, the first year under this new name, you got Yuki, you got jeez. Oh, Danny Rick. I forgot about Danny Rick. But it's a nice car, man. I'm excited to see what they do. Also, Danny Rick's first, like, his full season with them after coming in after Nick DeVries got cut. It's gonna be exciting to see Danny Rick really, really back in that form, like going like a full season. Hopefully he does that. But that car, man, goes crazy. That car goes absolutely crazy, man. I'm so excited just to see it, just to look at it, and to like, holy crap, man, like. It's tough. I could put that number one. I just think that the design itself is just crazy, but we are going to see. Now, lastly, we have the great Ferrari, led by Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz. This red Ferrari is freaking amazing. Oh, my God. I I love it. I just love it. I just love it. The red goes absolutely phenomenal. Bit of black, but that red Ferrari, man, you just cannot beat that. It's just a staple in the racing world. When you hear about Ferrari, you think red. And the red this year is freaking amazing, man. It's the best looking car on the drive scene to me. Led by Charles Leclerc, led by Carlos Sainz. And I think it's going to be just a great, great car for them. I am so, so much looking forward to seeing them on the track. And I did mention about McLaren potentially being number two. I think in the constructors, I think Ferrari has a good chance to be that as well. And you guys know Charles Leclerc is my favorite driver in F1. Like that's my dog. Like that's my dog, man. So I think he is going to get a win or two this year. I don't think Red Bull are going to dominate every single race. I could be wrong. I think Red Bull could win every single race, similar to what we saw last year, besides one. But Carlos Sainz did get that lone win, and for Red Bull, can Leclerc do it? Can Leclerc get that win? Now we do know at times with Leclerc, like he does have these little small issues, but the team itself just can be just annoying at times with some of the decision making and stuff like that. But I tell you guys, man, if Ferrari can do it, I trust them. I trust them. I trust Ferrari, man. Ferrari. I trust them, man. I absolutely trust Ferrari. I do. But my 10 ranking each team's livery from worst to best. I said best to worst. From worst to best. Hope you guys did enjoy. You guys let me know which one was you guys' favorite, which one did you guys enjoy, and which one did you guys just like Chaz. That's crazy. You put that over them or Chaz. They were this low or Chaz. They were that high. You guys let me know in the comments down below. You guys thoughts and reactions. Stay tuned. Big race week. Saturday we should be live for the race. Oh, I cannot wait. It's race week, boys and girls. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.